Getting to your pro career, 2012 NFL draft, you're taken in the fifth round. Just talk about what it was like getting that call, because like you said, you come from such humble beginnings, Fairburn, Georgia, whatever, going the JUCO route again. So you're at that point, and then to get drafted in the fifth round. I mean, just describe your emotions, your feelings when you got that call.
Man, that's something I can't really explain to you, man. You just have to feel it, man. The hardest part is the anticipation of not knowing where you're gonna end up, and
Right.
um just feeling like you better than guys is going before you, or you felt like you put in the work to be in a better position, or just simple things like that. But outside of the positive side of it, man, it's just a moment you can't describe. Like, man, just to know that you put in all this work and where I come from, like I said, it was the last thing on my mind until like my junior senior season when I realized I could actually go pro. So it's just a feeling that you can't describe, man. I took the call, and at first, like I said, at first I looked at the phone and said Missouri. I'm like, oh snap, I'm finna go in high school. I played with Eric Berry. That's my
Okay.
best
Yeah.
friend. We was all on the same team together, all through pretty much rec in high school. So when I got the call, I'm like, oh snap, this might be in Kansas City. I'm gonna go to the Chiefs. And then I answer the phone, it's Jeff Fisher. He's like, hey Rock, how you doing, man? It's Jeff Fisher. I'm like, that's when it hit. Then it was like all surreal to me. Like, man, I'm talking to Jeff Fisher. I just got hired. Like, it's about to go down, man. Like, so again, it's a feeling that you can't really describe. And if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it just like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, talk about your pro career a little bit, because, again, you played with the Rams and Chiefs. And I know you played a little bit in the XFL as well. Just your biggest takeaways from your pro career, your best memories, kind of what you learned along the way. I know, obviously, there's an adjustment even going from the SEC game to the NFL, because it's you're not in school anymore. It's a business. It's your job, whatever. Like, but what are your fondest memories and takeaways from your pro career?
Man, just the people I got to meet, the stuff I got to learn, man, the way that I learned the game of football at the pro level, it was more detailed, it was more fine tuning. Um, that was a point where they felt like your technique should not have to be coached. You know what I'm saying? It should be more X's and O's than anything. So the way that we approached the game on a daily basis, it was totally different for me because again, you didn't have to worry about school or your final exam and all that, man. And once you got to uh, Thursday or Friday, it was pretty much time to lock in for the game. It was no more playing. So just my biggest takeaway from it is just how I approached the game. My biggest thing, again, my career ended up being shortened because I took it for granted, and I used my case to state the younger guys who pursuing this NFL thing, man. Take your diet and your nutrition serious, take your grind serious, get your workouts in, your workouts on, because it's a guy that doing the same thing you doing, and this is a business. They'll replace your behind just as fast as they brought you in. So again, the way that I approach the game like a professional, that was the biggest thing that I learned.